to me. Really been good to me. Devil, you know, devil, the Lord's been good to me. Really been good to me. Good religion. Shake me, wake me in a midnight hour, and I'll tell you everything I've seen. I'm trying to tell you down through the years. The Lord's been good to me. You know. The Lord really been good. Fix it, Jesus, fix me, yay. Fix me, standing here. I'm trying to turn you down. The Lord been good to me. Hallelujah. Down. I know. The Lord been good. The Lord been good. The Lord, 285 and I-20, the Lord, ain't been good, has he been so good, so good, the Lord been good, I know the Lord really been good to me. Let me see. Hey, y'all, give me one more moment. One more moment. I have got a lot to say. I'm going to play my uncle real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to play my uncle real quick. Okay. He is a pastor in Chicago, y'all. I want to say something to you. You know what it is? My. We get ready for the message. Come on, if anybody. Let's get ready for the word. If anybody asks you, if anybody asks you, tell them I'm a child of God. If the world asks you who I am, who I am, who I am, If the preacher asked you, come on up. If the deacon asked you who I am, if the deacon asked you, amazing grace, a sweet little sound, saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Now I see if anybody asks you who I am. Lord have mercy. Yeah, who I am. If anybody asks you, tell them I came to Jesus. Just as I was, weary, wounded, saved. I found in Him a resting place, and He has made it good. If anybody, if anybody asks you, tell me. I love the Lord. He heard my cry. He did every bone. Know that I live and trouble rise. I hasten to the throne. Tell them I'm a child of God. 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 Tell me. It's preaching time. It's preaching time, y'all. Who I am, who I am, who I am, who I am. Tell the mama. Yes, I had to. Yes. So you all would know the foundation of my channel. This is your girl. This is the one and only Creole Butterfly, aka Libra Butterfly, aka Coco 929. Yes. Coming to you this early morning, almost 5 o'clock in the morning. I was watching Just Kimmy's channel and happened to look down and see it was always already past 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh my goodness. So let me go and get my day started with this. I'm coming to you live from the state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast, or the horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you darn like. I want to say thank you to all your prayers and great wishes on my recovery. I am home now. Thank you, Lord. I came home last night, so it's been a struggle, but I trust God in the process. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm not walking as fast as I was. Um, but considering the procedures I've had, it's gonna take me a minute and things like that. And I will come on here and tell you guys what actually happened, like what my procedure was. I just don't want to get into that now. Um, because I am a miracle. Believe it or not, I am a miracle. I was actually missing an organ and I was born like that. My mother never knew it or nothing. But God is. God is. Oh my goodness, God is. So anyway, I know you see the title, it's in the blood. There has been some things that I need to say, because in the number 23, it is the number, if you add two and three together, it's five, which is the number of man. A whole lot of things, as I told y'all, will be revealed, but I need to bring you all a little bit closer. There's a lot of uh activity in the spiritual realm that's going on. Okay. For one, I want to reiterate something because it is more prevalent now than it has ever been. First of all, I want you guys to be careful where you eat. It's no longer what you eat now, it's where you eat. Okay? A lot of people are digging into rituals. Some rituals have to do with blood, and that's what I'm talking about today. Some people add blood to their food and cook it and they give it to people, and you don't know that. Some of these people have been your friends, your family. You've been eating from them for years. But I'm telling y'all, some of these people have become dark and have started adding blood to their food. Okay. People, I need to make a warning to warn you guys also on where you get your candles. Okay. Your candles and your incense, but mainly right now, candles. Because some people that make candles, hear me good. Some of these people that are making candles are putting their perspiration and their blood in these candles. So when you burn these great candles, you're burning the blood of someone who has prayed over some stuff and sent it to you. Now let that sit right there for a minute. Yes, there are people out here that's manipulating things. When you realize that God has his people and the devil has his people, you'll understand that some of this stuff I tell y'all is not too far fetched. Just like I warned you guys that there will be creating different meats and stuff without real live animals. And so I know some of y'all don't even take the time to pray over your food. You do not bless the Lord or bless your food, your drink or nothing. You just go right in. There was a reason why God said to bless him for everything. Grace. Some of the things that you're going through in your body had to do with a curse. Whether you believe it in or not, curses are real. And there are a lot of women that wants to entrap men, and they invite men to come and eat, and they are serving these men blood to make sure that the man stays connected to them. There are also women who are enticing other women, and they know that they're enticing these women. Yeah. So I'm just saying, y'all, a lot of y'all eat from everybody. Y'all don't care. A lot of y'all eat from everybody. But this is the time you should learn how to cook. For real. Google is free for now, and YouTube is free for now. So I mean, why not go get you some chicken, come back to your house, pull up YouTube, and see how to cook chicken a simple way, or see how to cook this a simple way until you get it under your belt. Some of y'all just lazy, and the laziness that you are is what's gonna keep you bound and kill you. Just want to let you guys know it's in the blood. It says, the blood that gives me strength from day to day, it will never lose his power. He's talking about that song is talking about Jesus' blood. 'Cause it reaches to the highest mountain, and it flows to the lowest valley. Oh, yeah. Yes. So I'm telling y'all, if there's any blood that you're going to consume, it should be Jesus' blood. So be careful where you eat. I don't have to tell you to be careful what you eat. We beat that dead horse to water. Be careful where you eat. Be careful whose house you eat from. Even be careful what restaurants you go to. If you pull up to a restaurant and you get an eerie feeling about it, drive away. I don't care how much you've been craving that Subway sandwich. I don't care how much you want that steak. If you feel something, and some of y'all, you do feel something, but you ignore it, and then you go in and you get sick or you have a miserable experience, and then you like, I should have kept on. Well, yeah, you should have. You should have. Let me tell you something. Okay, so y'all know that actually I come from several Indian tribes. Those of you all have been following me, you know this. It's no secret. On my mom's side and on my dad's side. Okay. And then on my dad's side, it's actually two different Indian tribes. My granddaddy was a Geechee Gula, and my grandmother was she's Creole, but she was something else with that, and they got together. Okay, so I'm gonna talk from that point of view. My grandmother actually aborted her siblings. When I say aborted, I mean ran away from her family because of certain rituals that her family upheld. One being family members uh, dating, marrying, having kids by family members. Two, another one is for the simple fact that they were into. Where my alarm go off at 4:50? Interesting. Okay. Another ritual was that her family believed in blood sacrifices, blood curses, things of that nature. And so, some of the few conversations that she had with me, she let me know about different curses and rituals and stuff that they would do, you know, and everything. So when I tell y'all about, things being put in foods and all this and stuff, I'm not just pulling it out of my head. That is a real situation. A lot of more people do that and y'all don't know. Even when you go to some of these ethnic restaurants, you have to be careful because a lot of times, most of them people pray over their products and you don't know who they're praying to. See how that works? That's why it is important to pray over your food. It didn't surprise or doesn't shock God about what's going on with the food. It shocks you, but it doesn't shock him. The Bible is basic instructions before leaving earth. BIBLE, basic instructions before leaving Earth. Mostly everything that you go through, you can find it in the Word. So, anywho, it's almost 5 o'clock, and I got this thing through my neck and all this and stuff for the next 3.5 weeks. So, I'm gonna get out of here because my throat is itchy, scratchy, and it hurts. Okay, but I love you guys. Be blessed. Um, Check out some of my old videos. I talk about herbs. I talk about the break down the history of the Bible and where we are. Um, what else? I talk about my when I was raped, molestation, and all of that. I don't hold anything back. So go through some of my. I even talk about Stockholm syndrome, which had to do with my molestations and all that. So just get in there, get to reading, and hopefully you'll find something that tickles your fancy. And we have fun too, y'all. It's not always serious. We have fun as well. So I am going to get off of here. It's 4:52 Kentucky time. And you all be blessed. And I will talk with you all when I can. And remember, smooches to all of you all. You get a smooch, you get a smooch, you get a smooch. And happy birthday to any January birthdays that we have. It's 2023. What is it new or different that you're planning on doing